Hello, everybody, and welcome to week number 12 of 12 in the Redline Race Designs 410 Elite Series. We have cars on the track right now. We are here at Knoxville. This one is going to be crazy. I was looking at all the point standings, and it looks like right now Tyler Schell out front before this race even happens, 795 points. Alex Bergeron in second with 739, and Richie Preston in third with 653. So as it stands right now, assuming that Tyler Schell starts the race, he should have this championship clinched, and Bergeron should have second place as long as he makes a show tonight. Want to welcome everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. We are getting everything geared up and ready to go for this main event tonight here with the 410 Elites. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It should be a great one. So Braden Eiler out front right now in practice with the fast time of 14.856. And Jeff Stewart holding down that second position. He's only 0.03 of a second off. Richie Preston in the third position, 0.04 of a second off. So elbows up, really putting their time in here at Knoxville. So we are rounding out the end of practice right now. We are going to get into the national anthem here momentarily once these guys roll into qualifying. This should be one hell of a race. We do have all of the gladiators that have battled week in and week out for 12 weeks in a row right now. And they will be giving it all they got and leaving it all on the track, so we will have to wait and see how it all works out. So here we go. We are going into qualifying, and we are going to step away for the national anthem here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare you.
So there it is. National anthem all done, all set. We are getting ready to go green flag racing here as soon as qualifying is over. As you can see right now, Braden Eiler out front with a 14.899. Tyler Schell, 1/100th of a second back. Then Mason Hannigan, Jason Nygaard, Craig Silby, and Mark Broderick. So that's going to be your top 6. Then Hayden Harvey, Jeffrey Stewart, and Trace Olson, Tyler Street, Richie Preston, Blaine Brink, Alex Hanna, Aiden Beerline down in 14th. It's going to be a long night for him. He needs to step it up. 15th is going to be Randy Shreve. 16th, Austin Stern. And 17th for Alex Bergeron. So this will be interesting to see as these guys get ready to go to, oh, look at there. There we go. Hot lap right there for Alex Bergeron on his second time by. We can try and go back and take a look at that guy here. We'll watch his qualifying run here real quick. Still got a little bit of time left here in qualifying. So as you can see, the first lap is going to be a little bit slower. He is coming from a dead stop here. See how one of the best here in the races gets it done. And there he goes. So straight to the top of the board for him. So right now they are doing the drivers' meeting. They are getting everything ready to go. Not sure if you guys caught it or not, but I was going over the points for the season so far. Tyler Schell was 795 coming into tonight's event. 6 wins in the books. Right there. So Tyler Schell having one hell of a season with us. And Alex Bergeron with 739 points. So if I calculated it correctly, if Tyler Schell starts the main event, he will win the championship series. Alex Bergeron with 739 and 4 wins. So right there, between those two cats, they dominated the series. It has been awesome watching them battle week in, week out. And we definitely are thankful to have these guys, as well as all of the other drivers in the league. It has been absolutely amazing here for Season 3 for United Dirt Sim Series. We greatly appreciate everybody coming out and everybody for supporting us. So we will be looking at doing another season here. It'll be the first season of 2021, and we'll be kicking that off just about mid-January. So going to take a little break for the holidays, make sure we get the family time in, and don't piss too many wives, girlfriends, and all of that stuff off. So going to try and get that all squared away and then come right back at you after the holidays. So want to thank everybody for tuning in and going along for the ride with me up in the booth for Season 3. Definitely had a lot of fun doing it. So here we go. We are jumping in right now for heat race number 1. Here's how it stacks up. Austin Stern from LGR Motorsports starting in the number 70 car in the 9th position. And then 4th row outside is going to be Aiden Beerline. We're working on getting these flipped around, guys. I apologize. But Aiden Beerline in the 13A, going to start in the 8th position. In the 7th position, Blaine Brink in the number 21 from LGR Motorsports. In the 6th position is going to be Tyler Street from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the 4-star. Jeffrey Stewart from Elbows Up Sim Sport in the number 72 outside or inside row number 3. Outside row number 2 is going to be Alex Bergeron from ABR Motorsports in the number 12. And your champion if he makes the main event, Tyler Schell in the number 85 from Elbows Up Simsport. The second half of ABR right there is Jason Nygaard. He is going to start outside on the front row in the number 22. And Mark Broderick in the number 51 going to bring us down to the green flag. So here we go. Going to try and reload my replay here, my overlay. Doesn't seem to want to work with us tonight. Let's see if we can get her to come back around. My apologies, guys. Mark Broderick's going to start us out right there. We should be going green flag, I believe, next time by. Here we go. Green flag racing here at Knoxville with United Dirt Sim Series and the Redline Race Designs 410 Elites. Mark Broderick going to bring him down and out, and we have a little bit of something going on in the background there, but no caution flags in this, so this is just going to be a 10-lap dash. Broderick trying to hold it down. Now Schell getting a little help from somebody there. Might have been Bergeron. So Alex Bergeron holding down that second position. Jason Nygaard in third. And Tyler Schell going to the fourth position. Tyler Street running top 5 right now. He is hanging tough with the big boys. Trying to make something happen. Street going to actually pass Tyler Schell for the fourth position. So Schell going the wrong way in that number 85. Elbows Up Simsport machine. Story right now on the track is Alex Bergeron trying to chase down Mark Broderick. As you can see the gap right there, it's 0.3 seconds. Broderick in that number 51 machine trying to get it done. He is rocking and rolling. So there the cars are on the track, as you can see. Bergeron now trying to reel him in on lap as they start working lap number 8. Has just a few to go. Can he chase down Mark Broderick and get past him? Chasing him down's one thing, but will he be able to make the pass for the heat race number 1 win? Tyler Schell battling back up as well. We are on lap number 9. Schell working on the other ABR car. That's Jason Nygaard. Nygaard holding it down. He's going to hold down that third position. We should be going white flag this time by the line. Battle is for the lead right there. Bergeron going to try and look down on the inside. Mark Broderick going to run it down so far as they go down the back straightaway. Going into 3 and 4. It's still Broderick. There it is. Right there. So Broderick with the win. Alex Bergeron in second. Tyler Schell third. Jason Nygaard fourth. Tyler Street fifth. Aiden Beerline from KPR there in sixth. We are getting ready to take a look at heat race number 2. Here we go. Heat race number 2, going to be 4 rows of 410 Elites coming at you here tonight. Starting in the 8th position, outside row number 4, is going to be Randy Shreves in the number 56 from Sofa King Fast Simsport. Also from Sofa King Fast Sim Sport is Alex Showtime Hanna in the number 17, starting inside row number 4. Outside row number 3 from Elbows Up Sim Sports, it's Richie Preston in the number 25. Inside row number 3 is going to be Trace Olson from LGR Motorsports in the number 76. Outside row number 2 from Elbows Up Sim Sport, it's Braden Eiler in the 05 car. And Mason Hannigan in the 1X from Black Diamond Motorsports. Outside row number 1 from the Firm Motorsports, it is Craig Silby. And starting on the pole position from Vanderpool Racing, Hayden Harvey. So that is what heat race number 2 is going to look like here as we get ready to take the green flag in heat race number 2. Pace truck is off. Let's see them as they take flight here. Green flag comes out at Knoxville. Hayden Harvey with the early lead over Mason Hannigan. Hannigan picking up that second position from Craig Silby. Braden Eiler being scored in the 4th position right now. Look at that. Hannigan charging in hard right there. We'll throw that up so you guys can keep an eye on the... Oh, my track map's not working. I apologize here. Still working on getting the overlays and everything set up for the broadcast. Hayden Harvey still out front. Mason Hannigan still being shown in that second position. Hannigan now 0.2 seconds back, so 0.2. Braden Eiler charging hard. He is in that 3rd position and looking to challenge Hannigan for second here. 5 laps of 10 in heat race number 2. Going to flash back a little bit deeper into the field here. Look at these guys side by side battling. Richie Preston racing right now for that 4th position. Right behind him you have Randy Shreves and Trace Olson. They're battling side by side as well. Alex Hanna just waiting for them to sort it out so he can figure out where he wants to be. And we're going to flash back up front. Hayden Harvey still with the lead, but it is narrowing now as the top 3 cars have started to stretch out just a little bit. Eiler right there within striking distance. Hannigan looking, they're all looking to figure out where they're going to race at. Hayden Harvey, unfortunately, the only thing he can see is in his rearview mirror, so he has no idea where they're going to go or what they're going to do. He is doing a great job of holding them off so far. White flag is out on the speedway. Hayden Harvey still holding it down. About 1/10 of a second right now for Mason Hannigan. Look at that. He is trying to close in as they come down. Whoa! Look at that. Holy cow. Hannigan going to beat Eiler to the line, but just barely. Hayden Spike Harvey with the win for Vanderpool Racing. We are going into warm-up, folks, and we will be coming right back at you here with the main event, the feature, in just a moment. Hello, Patricia Payne and Beerline Racing. Glad you guys are able to join us again tonight, and to all of the other viewers out there in TV land. Once again, this is United Dirt Sim Series. This is the last 410 Elites for the season, week 12 of 12. We have made it, and these gladiators are still going to continue to battle tonight as we wrap up this championship. There you can see your drivers running it down out there on the track. Holding down that top spot right now is Alex Bergeron. Beerline Racing telling Aiden to start digging. Aiden Beerline sitting in the 12th position right now. Your 360 champ right there, Aiden Beerline. For the Goyette Trucking 360s. Trying to get some great track time with these guys. A lot of these guys are professionals, and he is hanging tough. So glad to see him out here and watch him improve each and every week. He's come so far. Glad to see Jeffrey Stewart out there on the track once again. Always a good time whenever he's able to join us. From Elbows Up Sim Sport. Elbows Up Sim Sports has been supporting United Dirt Sim Series in a big way, and we definitely appreciate everything that they've done for us and help get the word out to make sure that we get the some of the best drivers in iRacing, and it is because of them. So definitely hats off to all of my Elbows Up Sim Sport drivers. So glad that you guys can be a part of our league and help us out with everything that you do. Also, some cool news for them. They will be doing the Fake 500. I don't know. This will be the second annual. It is a great time, guys. If you get a chance, make sure you tune in for it. It'll be the beginning part of January, and what they do is they run the Indianapolis 500 with the Lotus 79 cars, and they go through the full program. So it is it's pretty much a few-day affair. You have to definitely devote some time to the broadcast and whatnot, but Billy Rowley and Jeffrey Stewart and Zane Scott, all those guys over there, man, they put on one hell of a show, and we'll definitely have some of our drivers running in that, and it's going to be a good time, man. So make sure you check it out. It's Elbows Up Sim Sport on Facebook, and make sure you check out the Fake 500. It's going to be awesome. We are rounding out the last practice here before the feature. Here in the warm-up, Alex Bergeron with the top time, Jason Nygaard. So both ABR cars sitting up top, and that's kind of making a statement right there. Third place is going to be Richie Preston, Mason Hannigan in fourth, Mark Broderick in fifth, and your points champion, Tyler Schell, in sixth. So here we go. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. Here we go. Redline Race Designs 410 Elites for the feature race of week number 12, the finale on the grid, it's going to look like this. Well, unfortunately, I can't show everybody here. Dang it. I apologize, guys. Okay, so there we go. Starting on the front row, on the pole position, it's going to be Mark Broderick in the number 51. Outside row number 1 is going to be Hayden Spike Harvey from Vanderpool Racing. Row number 2, on the inside, it's going to be Alex Bergeron. And I'm getting mixed up because I can't see everything's moving. I apologize, guys. I got to get that grid fixed to show more cars. But we will get it squared away. This is a dry run for season number 4 to make sure that everything works out great. Trying to really step it up and bring out a great broadcast for all of the fans of the drivers, as well as some of the drivers themselves. I know that they actually watch or tune in and listen while the races are going on, so definitely appreciate everybody tuning into the broadcast. We're going to keep doing it. We're just trying to bring a little bit better things each and every time out that we can. So we are getting ready for the green flag. Everything is cycling through. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out here at Knoxville for the finale feature event. Right there you can see we are going 30 laps is the distance. Mark Broderick out front right now. Not sure why it says Alex Hanna because he is not in the lead. There we go. Battle for the lead already. Alex Bergeron battling with Mark Broderick down the back straightaway. Caution flag is out. Let's see what brought it out. Looks like Jeffrey Stewart might have brought it out here. So we are going to take a look at him here real quick. Maybe if it works with me here. There we go. Jeff Stewart, let's see, number 72, white and gold there. Let's see if that was where... Oh, so Trace Olson got a little crazy sideways, and that caught him up. So that is going to put him down into pit road for a moment. Your new leader, Alex Bergeron. So we are 4 laps in of 30 laps distance. And everybody is cycling through, so everything should be straight now, I believe. So right there are the best of the best. Bergeron out front, Mark Broderick in second, Tyler Schell third, Hayden Spike Harvey fourth. In fifth is going to be Mason Hannigan, sixth Jason Nygaard, 7th, Braden Eiler. 8th is going to be Richie Preston. 9th is Craig Silby. 10th is Tyler Street. Then just outside the top 10, it is Aiden Bierlein in the number 11 spot for KPR Racing. Blaine Brink in 12th, Randy Shreves in 13th. 14th going to be Alex Showtime Hanna. And we are cycling through once again. So it looks like Jeff Stewart actually going to call it a night. It looks like he is out for the night. Unfortunately, that is too bad.
Green.
And Alex Bergeron going to pull back out front right there with a great restart. Look who's in second place right there. Tyler Schell In third, it's going to be Mark Broderick. And then, holy cow, we have a whole mess of cars trying to chase him down. Woo! Jason Nygaard, Braden Eiler getting together. No harm, no foul. Everybody's still rolling. Nygaard loses a few positions there. I think he had to clean his underwear out there because I think he pooped himself. That was a crazy move. And I was glad to see everybody work their way through that. That shows you the level of skill right there from these drivers. You know, when there is a mistake made between a couple drivers or somebody accidentally sends it in too hot and they can save it, it's pretty impressive. 3 wide right there for the third position. Richie Preston, Braden Eiler, and Mason Hannigan all right there. Mark Broderick trying to check out in that third position and put a little bit of distance there between those guys. They're getting a little crazy with the cheese whiz. Your leader's still right there. Alex Bergeron still out front. Looks like, let's see who brought the caution flag out while we get everything situated here. So Randy Shreves looks like says it brought out the caution. And, oh, yep, got turned around. There's Trace Olson right there. Shreves went for a wild ride. Oh, and he saves it. That's actually pretty impressive. It's hard to do. But Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports having a rough start here. Go back live up to your leaders. So it looks like Aiden Beerline dropping a couple spots, actually, down to about 15th position. Same with Hayden Harvey, down to 13th as well. So we will have to give this one a few laps to watch and see how it shakes out. We're going to scoot back in the field here. So if you watch this pack right around in here, from Braden Eiler, Mason Hannigan, Jason Nygaard, even Blaine Brink, it gets a little bit crazy there. Those guys are all battling for position. And then you have Craig Silby, no slouch, Alex Showtime Hanna, Tyler Street. I mean, there's still a bunch of good cars back there. Hayden Harvey, there's Aiden Beerline. So you can see there is a tight wad of cars. This should be the last double file restart. Top 2 spots in the championship out front right now.
Green flag.
Green flag is back out on the speedway here in Knoxville. Wow, look at this hornet's nest right here. Ooh, uh-oh. What do we got here? Something in the back of the pack. It says Austin Stern as well as Aiden Beerline wrecked. Oh, so Aiden wasn't able to, looked like he wasn't able to get on the throttle all the way, and Stern and him both collided there, unfortunately. So that is going to put Austin Stern down in pit road. Looks like Aiden Beerline as well, so he's hopefully going to be able to get his car fixed and back out on the track. Rough night for some of these top drivers here with United Dirt Sim Series, and there's even Mark Broderick coming in for a pit stop as well. So your leader, Alex Bergeron, right there. Tyler Schell sitting in second. Mason Hannigan third. Richie Preston in fourth. Blaine Brink from LGR Motorsports. Hell of a run for him right there in the 21 car. Sitting in the 5th position currently. Right behind Blaine is Jason Nygaard, the other ABR car right there. He's having one hell of a run tonight. Always glad to see him doing well. So it looks like Aiden Beerline and Austin Stern both still in the pit road. So that might do their night in for them. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag. It's going to pop off any minute. Here we go.
Green flag. Caution.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Anything like that.
Another caution out on the speedway. We are only 10 laps of 30 in. Looks like Tyler Street possibly here. Sent it in a little too hard, got sideways, and collected a couple of cars there. So tough night for the 4-star from Suffolking Fast Sim Sports, Tyler Street. We're going to get him re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Knoxville. So Braden Eiler looked like he was trying to warm up his tires or checking something on the car to see if it was broke, I think. Down the inside there. He's going to pull back up in line. So we should be going back to green flag racing here any moment. Alex Bergeron going to bring them back down to green flag conditions here in just a moment.
Green.
Back to green flag conditions right there. Tyler Shell trying to chase back in. Alex Bergeron. Bergeron showing him why he is one of the top dogs in the world. Tyler Shell, no slouch. He is coming for him. Here we go. The Titans are going to collide once again here at Knoxville. Shell putting it up into the wall. Just a light little brush as Bergeron is bottom feeding, working down through the corners. Both up top shelf now as it is heating up for the third position with Braden Eiler holding on to it in the 5 car, but Mason Hannigan right there in the 1X trying to take a peek and see if he can reel him in for that third position.
Caution out.
Oh my goodness, we are catching quite a few caution flags. So they're going to get him woed back down here. We're going to go back and take a look. Hayden Spike Harvey from Vanderpool Racing. Came down in the slick, got a little sideways. Into the number 9 car of Trace Olson there. So we are officially halfway home in this one with Alex Bergeron out front, Tyler Shell in second, and Braden Eiler third, Mason Hannigan fourth. Top 5 for Richie Preston so far. No, unfortunately, it does look like the track is a little bit slick. Patricia Payne was commenting on the video, says it looks like a lot of them are having not a good night. But as you can see, as when the light hits it there, all that light gray is all slick. So these drivers having a hard time holding on to it. It looks like you either have to go really high or really low. And I could be the first one to tell you that this is not a track that I would be driving tonight. Hence why I am on the microphone, and we will handle business that way. So here we go, going back to green flag here at Knoxville. Alex Bergeron lights the tires. Here we go. Look at that pack right there behind him. Bergeron leading him out right now. Has about 0.8 of a second over second place. Now the battle is for second with Braden Eiler taking over second. Tyler Schell dropping back. He was battling for the third position there. So we will have to keep an eye out and see what happened there. So it looks like Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Rough night for him. Oh, he just stuffs it in the wall like he's Tony Hawk. He was going to do a 50-50 nose grind. That didn't work out for him. So tough break for him tonight. He's having a rough night. Looks like he's going to call it a night. So we have 4 cars down in the infield, no longer running tonight. Well, it looks like actually Aiden Beerline was able to come back out of the pits as well as Austin Stern. So they are going to rejoin the back of the field a few laps down, but they'll probably be battling with each other there for those positions. So here we go. We should be coming down to 1 to green. 17 laps in the books. Still quite a bit of racing. Your leader out front right now, Alex Bergeron there from ABR Motorsports. Braden Heiler holding down second right now. Mason Hannigan third. And then we flash back to your champion so far, Tyler Schell, in the number 85.
Green flag.
So in the top 5, there are 3 cars from Elbows Up Sim Sports. If that tells you anything, guys, I would say that team is smoking fast. Bergeron doing what Alex Bergeron does. He is up top right now, putting on a clinic. Oh, no, trouble for your champion, Tyler Schell. He keeps it going, but he was way sideways. So Tyler Schell all the way back to 9th position on the struggle bus at the moment, trying to salvage everything. And Bergeron still out front. Braden Eiler now, you can see 0.6 of a second back from Alex Bergeron, trying to get it done, reeling him in. Mason Hannigan trying to do the same to both the top 2 drivers. Look at this. 4th place, Alex Showtime Hanna. Great run for him. Glad to see that from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver, Alex Hanna. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can figure out what happened for the caution. Oh, Blaine Brink right there. He was having one hell of a night. He gets a little bit sideways. Oh, noses it into the wall. Man, he hit that wall a ton. He's going to keep it going. All right, so looks like Blaine Brink was able to stay out on track. It looks like he's going to go into the pits now. I think this shows the dedication of all the drivers battling as hard as they can week in and week out. Unfortunately, tonight these guys are battling for every position, coming down to the final night here in the championships, trying to see how far up the leaderboard they can climb. I think that they are definitely leaving it all on the track, and unfortunately the track is biting back tonight. So 21 laps in, so we're going to have about a 10-lap shootout just about here when we go back to green flag racing. Great run right there for Braden Eiler and Mason Hannigan in the second and third positions. Also Alex Hanna in fourth and Mark Broderick in fifth. Tyler Schell dropping all the way back to the sixth position. As we go back to green flag racing, it'll be interesting to see how everything goes there. Look at that. 3-car battle for the second position right there. Yikes, they are going to go 3 wide. Oh, man. This is getting good. Alex Bergeron out front right now in about 7/10 of a second. But here you have Braden Eiler, Mason Hannigan, Alex Hanna, Mark Broderick, and Tyler Schell all battling for those positions very closely. Then Richie Preston trying to throw his name in the hat as well, and Jason Nygaard. Holy cow. From about second to eighth, it is insane racing right now. Trying to figure out who can go where, what you can do, and just keeping all 4 wheels on the track and trying to stay hooked up. Braden Eiler in that second position. There you see the gap right there. It's about 6 car lengths or about 7/10 of a second. And third, fourth, fifth, and sixth right there in the screenshot that you can see. And they are trying to chase down Braden Eiler. Mark Broderick battling side by side. Alex Hanna is the cream in the Oreo cookie. That is not a great place to be, especially with the track as slippery as it is. He is going to back it off just a little bit and save his car. Oh, now Tyler Schell going around the outside of Alex Hanna. Alex Hanna is hanging on for dear life right now. Great run for him here in fourth position. Looks like he might lose one more spot. Nope, he's got Tyler Schell covered right now. 28 laps is coming up here. We are on lap number 28 of 30. Alex Bergeron out front. Braden Eiler right there. They are winding down. Tyler Schell now trying to work his way back up to the front. Let's watch him as he closes in on Mason Hannigan for the third position. Can he get it done? 29 of 30 down in the books. Schell going to look all the way outside. Can't get it done as they go to the white flag. Here we go, folks. Alex Bergeron out front by 8/10. Then it's Braden Eiler in second. Battle is for third. Tyler Schell trying to work on Mason Hannigan. Woo! As they came across the stripe. Hannigan going to take third. Fourth is going to be Tyler Schell. Fifth is Jason Nygaard. Sixth for Alex Showtime Hanna. Seventh for Mark Broderick. Eighth for Richie Preston. Ninth for Tyler Street. 10th for Craig Silby. 11th is going to be Trace Olson. Blaine Brink in 12th. 13th is going to be Hayden Harvey. 14th for Aiden Bierlein. That is going to do it for that right now, folks. So here we go. We are going to get these guys in to the Discord, and we're going to do some driver interviews. Coming home in the third position tonight from Black Diamond Motorsports in the 1X, Mason Hannigan. How you doing tonight, bud?
Good, good.
Man, that was a crazy race. It looked really slippery out there.
It wasn't that bad. I've seen it a little slicker than that, and probably the best I felt here at Knoxville in a good while. So finally get to be back here at Knoxville and somewhat have a decent run. So
Man, that is awesome. And there was some great racing, like from second on back. I mean, it was crazy. Alex, started to check out. He was getting, at least a half a second. And then you were able to pull away from Tyler, Shell and all those guys until the very end when Shell reeled you back in going across the line. What did you think of that? Did you think you had him?
yeah, I think I would have had him a little more if I wouldn't have messed up in one. I ran in a little low, and then I never got up to where I was supposed to be, and that kind of allowed him to reel me in a little more, and that made it even closer. So I don't think if I wouldn't have messed up there, I think I would have happily have third and not had to have racing back to the line like that. But congrats to Alex on the win, Brayton on the podium, and I guess Tyler won the championship.
He did. He did. Man, it was awesome having you guys out here battling week in and week out, leaving everything on the track. And I just want to say thank you for, coming and joining us here at United Dirt Sim Series. It's been awesome having all of you guys that, top drivers in iRacing. Love to watch you race and be able to call the action. So super glad that you were able to make it. Hopefully you can make it out for season 1 of 2021 in mid-January. And hopefully the results are a little different. Maybe you'll take home the championship, huh?
Maybe if I can keep consistent, but I mean, if Tyler shows back up and Alex show back up, it's going to be hard enough. So I don't know. When the time rolls around, we'll have to see.
Well, there you go, brother, man. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight for the third place finish?
Motorsports, Tim Sims, Fathead Zywer. Can't thank Billy, and I didn't see him tonight, so can't thank Billy and you guys for putting it on. Thank you for broadcasting, and see you boys in January.
Absolutely. Mason Hannigan coming home in third place from Black Diamond Motorsports. Thanks a lot, bud. Have a good night.
Yep.
Taking home second tonight in the number 5 Elbows Up Sim Sports rocket ship, Braden Eiler. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. I don't know if you could consider it a rocket ship today, but we tried making something work, but it wasn't very good there in about the first 20, and then the yellows kept coming out, and was hoping the track would slick off quicker, and it just didn't really happen.
It looked pretty slick in the broadcast. I mean, just like there was, like it was tough to navigate at points.
It got there at the end to where I was comfortable, and looking at lap times, I was even with Alex pretty much. He might have been a little quicker at every lapping then, but I got comfortable at the end there, and I could kind of keep it smoother. But in the beginning, I just kind of it had weird slider lines and stuff like that, and I just kind of kept getting left rear drive here and there and it'd break loose. I just wasn't really that great until it finally slickened off, and then I could, keep comfortable and, start making some cleaner laps.
Hell yeah, man. Well, like I was telling Mason, like watching you guys battle for 12 weeks in this grueling death match, it seemed like, between Alex and Tyler Shell and you, and I mean there were so many great races with so many great racers filling the ranks for United Dirt Sim Series, that it was absolutely awesome watching you guys battle week in and week out. And I want to thank you and for coming out, Elbows Up, for sending out quite a few of their drivers, and man, it was awesome having you guys out here. And we'll definitely be doing it again in 2021 for season number 1 of 2021. Think you'd be around?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. With it being on Sunday, I can't commit every single week. I'll be like every other week, like I was this season. But whenever I'm around, I'll be sure to be here probably.
Absolutely, man. Well, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Alex in the win, Mason third, and Tyler bringing home the championship. And also everybody at Help Us Up Pim Sport. Huge thanks to Matthew Henniger at Wicked Energy Gum and Wicked Cushion. And also Roof Co Indy, Ryan Hergott over there. And all the Help Us Up sponsors is a lot. Flood Racing. And but yeah, just thanks everybody over there and everybody putting this deal on.
Absolutely, man. Well, like I said, it's going to be it's been awesome having you. And are you going to run in the fake 500? I was talking about that earlier in the broadcast.
I'm gonna try. Hopefully everything lines up to where I can be there every day that I need to. But we'll try and see here if we can make an attempt at it and maybe bring home a little cash.
There you
Always.
go. Well, that's a hell of a deal. I helped Billy Brickley and Billy Bowerman last year, and we had an absolute blast. And just watching, the way that Rowley and everybody put on the broadcast and stuff, it was so awesome. So I hope the people can tune in for that as well, and racers can race it because it's kind of neat deal for sure.
Yeah, I was still a little involved last year. I was just kind of doing some setup work and trying to make them things faster. And I definitely, based on what I had last year, I definitely was pretty sporty. So let's see. I'm going to see if we can make a run at it this year, and also see if we can do good in the Pro Series. First 2 weeks has been kind of a wash for me, so we'll try to rebound.
Well, good luck with that, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on you. And yeah, I mean, you got it, bro. Just keep digging. Keep digging.
We'll try.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, take care, Braden. We'll see you
Yep,
soon
you too.
in January. That's Braden Eiler from Elbows Up Sim Sports, taking home second place tonight. And with the win from Alex Bergeron Racing, it is Alex Bergeron himself in the number 12. How you doing tonight, bud?
Pretty good, Dave.
Holy cow. What kind of rocket fuel did you have in that rocket ship tonight?
Nothing special. Just pushed the car as hard as I could and just trying to get the championship. But we missed a week and had a pretty bad luck at Lernerville, and that set us back behind. But I think we had 5 wins and Shell had 6, so pretty equal season with missing one race. So I'm pretty satisfied with the result, and pretty nice series to race in. And the race tonight was just awesome. The car felt great, and Heat Race almost won it, but ran out of time and just made a mistake here. And but in the race, I just pulled away, and car felt nice. So looking great for next few races in the World Championship.
Yeah, man. Like it looked like you just settled in. Like like you said, there was a few things in the heat race, and then it was like you just honed in, man. You're just like, all right, I'm done with this stuff. I got this, and then you just started checking out in the main event. It was
great.
awesome for sure. That thing was just hooked up and hauling the mail, man, for sure.
Yeah, we both had really good cars. Jason got 5th. He started 7th, so I think I'm sure he would have got up in the top 3, absolutely. So I think we did a good job, and car's looking great. So like I said, we're looking forward for the next few races, and hopefully coming back in the series if you guys have another series coming up.
We will. We'll actually be starting season number 1 of the 2021 season in mid-January. So, yep, we will definitely be sending you out an invite for sure. And taking home second in the championship with the win tonight. Man. So do you use this for preparation for like the when you're racing your pro races?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not the main purposes. I mean, I'm running the series because it's a great series, and you guys what you guys are doing is awesome, and I'm gladly supporting the series, and it's fun to be here as always. And it's just the tracks are good. Tracks are similar to World Championship races. They're not completely slicked off at the beginning, and with the amount of cars, we're not like 40 cars out here, so it's perfect. We don't burn the track in too much, and it makes on good racing. Like tonight, the bottom came in the beginning, in the middle, and then it just went to the top, just switched to the top, and I was just faster. So it's nice to have tracks like these, and it's for a great preparation as well. But it goes both ways.
Absolutely, man. Well, we're super glad that you were able to make it for this 410 Elite season, and we'll be looking forward to the next great battle here in the first season of 2021. So, taking home second in the championship, we'll get with you to make sure that we get you your prize money and get that all squared away. But man, it's super awesome having you, and it was awesome just watching the racing. That all the drivers here in the series were able to provide for us. So you made it a show, that's for sure. And we're glad that you were with us, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Absolutely. First off, I gotta say congrats to Shell on the championship, and definitely was a tight one. Missing your race and stuff, but he did a good job, and he's one of the cleanest drivers out there. So I respect him a lot. And it was fun to drive against him. And like I said, I think we almost had the same amount of wins. So it shows the amount of talent we are in this league. So I think it puts on a great show, and I can't wait for the next season. And last things. Team Very Sports, get thank them. Jason Nygaard for fifth tonight, good job for him, and Rebecca for the team. Everybody that supports that Team Very Sports, all the partners, CSI Shocks, Biologic Cat, BK Designs, Marine Farm Equipments, everybody else that supports us, the fans, my dad for watching as always, and you guys are an awesome job broadcasting, and for the league, it's really appreciated for you guys putting this up, and I can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, brother. Well, we're so glad to have you, and we will see you next time. That is Alex Bergeron. Hey, good luck with the pro races, man. We'll be tuning in. We always try to follow you. So
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dave.
yeah, you got some fans, brother.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
I really appreciate it.
Alex Bergeron, class act, man. He is a great driver. We're super glad to have him. Now we are going to bring him in. The Redline Race Designs 410 Elite Series champion, the number 85 of Tyler Shell from Elbows Up Sim Sports. Man, it's been a crazy season, and you pulled it off, sir.
Yeah, for sure. It was crazy tonight. My VR went black under caution. When Braden
Hello?
when Braden
No, you're
when
good.
Braden passed me there, my screen was black. I had my VR on top of my head and trying to look down and try to look at my monitor as I was shaking. It was not good, but under caution it came back. So we're able to, I don't know, we're back to like fifth or sixth. Got onto the wall and then just try to fight my way forward. Like I found the line there at the end, but it was way too late to have anything for them. I tried to get Mason, just barely missed out.
Yeah, I mean, you just missed the podium. It was crazy, like crazy close. 100th of a second is what I'm showing on the gap in between you and Hannigan. So almost put it on the podium, but you were able to sweep the championship tonight anyway. How did that make you feel? Were you worried when you were coming into the race tonight, or did you know you had it on lock?
I think I did the math this week, but I didn't know if I was totally correct with it. But I think I had, if he got a perfect night and I didn't get a better week, it would have been, I think he would have gotten by 1 point or something. So I knew I just needed to do a little better than I did last week, and I would have it. So I just tried to focus on that, and it led us to championship.
Man, I tell you what, it has been crazy watching you guys. Like, you had 6 wins. Bergeron had 5 wins. It's only a 12-week series. Like, you guys back and forth. If it wasn't you, it was him. And it was just like awesome watching you guys just leave it all on the track, race each other clean, no dirty driving. It was just the better man would win for that night, and it was pretty awesome. So
Yeah, for sure. It was a dogfight just each and every week to keep putting good weeks on, and they're just doing our best.
I mean, that's all you can really do at the end of the day, right? If you give 100%, you can't give 110 because that's bullshit. Then you weren't giving 100%. But if you give your true 100%, and it worked out for you this season, man. You like I said, had 6 wins in a 12-week series. That's amazing as it is. But even when you didn't win, you were only bested by one of the best, in the business as well. One of your fellow racers that you can hang with. I mean, you proved that, right?
For sure. Just beating him is just like I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. He's the best there is, and if you beat him, it's an accomplishment each and every time.
Absolutely, man. Well, keep it up, brother. We will definitely be doing this again because I like calling these types of races where they are so close and you don't know what's going to happen, and it comes all the way down to, like you said, if you hadn't have had a good night and he would have won the race, it would have been real close with a point or two difference, and coming down to the last bit, it's awesome to watch that kind of racing when, you're talking about 12-week series. So who would you like to thank, brother? Who helped make it possible to get you to the championship?
Just like to thank everybody with you guys at UDSS for putting this league on. It's been a blast for the second year now. Second season. And then everybody that sponsored the series, and then you for broadcasting, and then Elbows Up SimSport and our sponsors, Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beach, S Logistics, Paints by Tunigan, Hergot Real Estate, BS Air, Overall Photographs, Kent Fence Apparel, Roofco, and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
Breathe, brother. Breathe. It sounds like you're about ready to pass out from all them sponsors. That's a good problem to have, though, right?
For sure.
Absolutely. All that kind of support is awesome to have, for sure. All right, man. Well, I will let you go. We will get with you shortly to get all the details worked out with the cash that you were taking home. But, yeah, man, congratulations. And I can't wait to see what next season brings, for sure.
For sure, it was definitely a blast racing for 12 weeks. It was a dogfight for sure. Can't wait for next season.
Awesome. There you go, right there. The Redline Race Designs 410 Elite Series champion Tyler Schell from Elbows Up SimSport. Have a good night, bud.
Yep, you too.
Well, guys, that is going to do it here. I tell you what, 12 weeks. It has been a hell of a ride. Thank you all for coming on the journey with me. And listening to me call all the action as we saw some of the greatest racers here on iRacing and some of the newer drivers even really improve. Glad to see them all moving forward here with iRacing, and glad we could bring it to you here with United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a great holiday season, and we will see you just after the first of the year for next season, the first